Yep.
Uh, I'm pretty sure everyone in this classroom has regretted not taking a risk in their life. And my quote is, the only time you run out of chances is when you stop taking them. I agree with this because I've missed chances in life that I regret not taking. And I'm pretty sure you guys the same. It can be in sports, in video games, in school. My first example is in sports, like being a quarterback and say in football, being a quarterback and not taking the chance to throw the ball at the receiver when he was like wide open, and that could have been the game-changing, game-ending, or the game-ending of the game. My second example can be in school. Say you have a test to study for, say for today. Yesterday you could have studied, but you decided not to, so you had a chance to study, but you didn't, and someone here it could have been that one person in here and regretted it. It can work the same with, like, say, lottery tickets. You have a chance of winning with the lottery ticket, but it's not a big chance, but it's still a chance. Another example is, say you see a guy or girl and you want to go talk to them, but you're too nervous to. You have a chance, and you want to ask them for their number. You have a chance to go up there and get the number. I agree with this this quote. The only time you run out of chances is when you stop taking them.
I regret not investing in Bitcoin, not investing in marijuana. I regret not investing in that. My parents don't.
Me too. In 2012, I was gonna do this.
But if I don't, so we can still go.
Yeah, it's making millions.
It's like it's a great thing.
Well, the shared experience as an attention device is fine. I thought you had a good identification of what your topic was and what your point of view was going to be. You had a preview of your supporting structure. You didn't really talk about the second point when you got to the body of the speech, but I heard the first and the third points both being presented in your examples. So I think you're on the right track there. You're getting the mechanics down. You just need to follow through on some of the things that you set up. You have an okay example on your first point, but you get a little stuck on it at one point, trying to figure out how to get out of that loop. That's when some detail would help. That's when a story or an anecdote can have some more meaning to it. I don't know if this was you were the quarterback, you were playing a video game when you were the quarterback, you saw a game where this happened, or what the circumstances are. When it's a hypothetical like this, you sometimes then get stuck trying to come up with a detail that you don't really have, whereas if it's an actual experience, it's a little bit easier to put some information into it. The school thing, I think, works pretty well, given the context that everybody's got a test today and they're thinking about that kind of thing. And so I think your illustrations there work well for this particular audience. Delivery issues, your tone and your volume are fine. They're a little low-key, but they are effective for what you're saying. Your pacing is still a little bit of a problem. I think you have some hesitation as you're talking, and that's one of the things that indicates uncertainty and maybe a little bit of nervousness. you do make good eye contact with the audience for the most part. Your facial expressions, though, are a little bit limited. You're not particularly expansive in that way, and I think you need to try and enjoy the experience a little bit more, try to relate to the audience a little bit more. You may not be the kind of person that smiles easily or has a lot of variety in their expressions, but some subtle things could help a bit, and I think that you're not trying enough to engage us. You need to work a little bit harder at that. But like I said, I thought the eye contact was better. All your gestures are perfectly fine. Your body movement, you look like you're relatively confident. I thought you did a better job this time than the last time. I thought you made a good choice at the end to finish when you kind of ran out of things to say. Just get back to the point that you're making and exit. Like I've said to several people already, you leave a better impression when you remind people of the point that you were trying to make than you do filling another minute and a half struggling to say something that you don't really have anything to say. All right, thank you.